Yeah, man, thanks. Right on. Yeah, Road Warriors, some guys made these up, and I downloaded them. And I don't know if you're familiar with the guys from Jersey that do GTS. There's Grim and Doo-Hop. They have a thing on YouTube that they do as well, which is pretty cool. I get a kick out of them. It kind of sucks in this WWE 2K19. They don't have a Booker T. And a Stevie Ray, for that matter. They had him in the Harlem Heat in the last game. Was good now, you know. I think at some point 2K19 should work on a gimmick, a game solely based on gimmick wrestlers. Not the guys they got running around now. Gimmick wrestlers from back in the day. Norman Lunatics, Norman Smiley, you know, everybody that had gimmicks. back in the WCW days and things like that. That shit was the best, man. Vince McMahon, I don't even want to get started in on him or his son-in-law that looked like Squidward in a suit on steroids, or his daughter that looked like the chick from Hardcore Pawn. I don't like that family. I don't like them at all. I don't see how people could like just swallow it and be like, fuck it, I'll work for this guy. But, you know, God bless the people that did work for Vince and were able to get out and make their money before some like really foul shit happened. Some of them are going over to them other kids. You know, you heard about them boys, right? Them new boys with Cody and his clique. Them boys are getting it in. Nah, they don't, man.
Here
Not in this
are
game.
Your winners, the Animal and Hard,
which I think is
the
kind of
Road
foul.
Warriors.
I think that's some bullshit. But like I said, they should have like a whole game dedicated to gimmick wrestlers, great matches, you know, and be able to make the matches and whatnot, and have it like the Battle Bowl. You remember Battle Bowl, I'm pretty sure. You know, you and your brother were in a couple of them. But I'm saying like, well, yo, Battle Bowl had a lot of great names in it. Abdullah the Butcher, Cactus Jack, all of that. Nick Bockwinkel was, at the time, I think he was running WCW, you know. Yeah, and you're also the 10-time tag champion, I'm well aware. Trust me, dude, when it comes to this thing, I'm like an oracle, dude, for real. I've checked out a bunches of stuff going up. Like, I go as far back as remembering the Mighty Igor when I was a kid. Back when Vince had All-Star Wrestling coming out of Baltimore. And his father was still alive and still had, and Vince was, what do you call it? He looked like Bobby Brady with that fucked up hairdo, and he wore that jacket that looked like he just won a golf tournament. He used to wear them fucked up Argyle slacks with that stupid ass tie. And then he used to make Andre stand on a box. So Vince was like damn near like waist high to him and shit. I remember all of that, bro. Believe that. I even know who instigated Roddy Piper to smack Jimmy Snuka in the head with a coconut. Oh man, the night I heard that story, I almost pissed myself dry.
The following
oh
contest
my God.
is a no disqualification
It was unbelievable.
match. Making his
According
way
to the
ring
legend
from
of this
Pittsburgh,
story,
Pennsylvania, weighing in
Roddy
at
Piper and Jimmy had a
220
segment to do,
pounds,
which was, of
Shane
course, you know, the
Douglas.
famous Piper's Pit. And he sent a kid to the store to get tropical things, you know, fruits. So he bought a pineapple, bananas, fucking oranges, apples, and coconuts, right? So Piper's got this out there in the locker room, and he's trying to figure out what to do with it. And Chief J. Strongbow walks in. He's not wrestling no more now. He's an official and shit, you know? And he comes walking in with his fucking suspenders, and he's stretching them, and he's, hey, Roderick. And from what I hear, Roddy did not like to hear the name Roderick, even though it was his own. Roddy Piper, that's okay. Rod, Hot Rod, not Roderick. Roderick. So, what you doing? He says, I gotta come up with a way with Jimmy Snuka, to do this thing with Jimmy Snuka. So, I don't know what to do. He says, what you got there? He says, hey, I got bananas, I got this, I got that. Chief J. Strongbow pulls a coconut out of one of the bags. He goes, hit him with a coconut. He goes, what? He goes, yeah, hit him with a coconut. Couldn't hurt him. How hard can it be? So they go out there. The segment's going as is planned. And of course, the inevitable happens. Brother, are you trying to make fun of me? And Roddy Piper goes, no. Of course not. And he grabs him. When Jimmy Snuka puts his head down and goes to take the thing off his head, Piper cracks him with the coconut. Bang! You know? And then the rest is history from there, with Jimmy Snuka threatening his life in Fijian. 3 or 4 wrestlers jumping on Snuka, trying to stop him from tearing the door that closed in the opposite direction off the hinges, and Piper leaving the arena. That is one story I heard. Okay? And there's been plenty others. And that's as far as I know what the legend is of how that whole thing got started. I also know Vince was mad at the Revival at WrestleMania and punished their monkey asses for taking pictures with AEW fans who were wearing the logo and at the outside the arena. And Vince went fucking ballistic. And come WrestleMania, the Revival lost to Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. That's what happens. See what happens? Back in the day, if you were a bad little football player, you got sent to Buffalo. And also in basketball, back in the day before the Nets were in Brooklyn, they were in Jersey. The bad basketball players who didn't behave correctly either got fired or they got sent to the fucking Jersey Nets. So we know what that's all about. And since they got spanked, the Revival, by Zack Ryder and fucking Kurt Hawkins, unreal. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I know, dude. That's a good question, and I know you guys were down there in the South, in Florida. There was, I know at one point you guys probably went to World Class Championship Wrestling. I don't know if you guys go that back far. Jesus. Honestly, I can't remember, because the first time I seen Stevie Ray and you was with Sherry Martel and your brother. You know what I mean? So that far I don't remember back. But I remember there was a match you guys had in WCW with Bagwell and Two Court Scorpio. Alright, the Ebony Express. Okay. I know you guys watched Bagwell and Two Court Scorpio. I seen that back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to watch all of it, WWE, but my shit was 6:05. Word up. 6:05 on a Saturday. I fucks with it. I fuck with that quick 6:05 on a Saturday quicker than I did WWE. Break it down like that, alright? My heart was WCW. I loved watching, because back in the day we used to catch dudes on All-Star Baltimore, the All-Star Wrestling, when Dusty came to fucking to the Worldwide Wrestling Federation to fight Billy Graham. Ric Flair fighting Bobby Backlund, Mr. Backlund. Used to catch all the cats from the NWA coming to the WWE. They used to have interpromotional matches and shit. That shit was the bomb back then. And I was a kid when this shit was jumping off. This is long before fucking internet or anything like that, man. I'm sure you remember. I miss the old days of the word-of-mouth wrestling, the regions, the different areas, Stampede, fucking the Crocker corner, and all the others that were out there, AWA and UWF and IWGP and all of that, All Japan Pro, whatever. That was my shit. Fucking Vince. I don't know how you feel about Vince McMahon, but Vince McMahon, like a cancer, swooped in and killed everybody off to suck up their talent. And that's some shameful shit. He broke his father's promise and he broke his father's heart. Vince is the worst. Like, if that shit was the mafia, he was the wrong fucking Don to hand that shit to. Word up. Vince McMahon killed old school wrestling when Hogan was the incredible Hulk Hogan, but he still wasn't shit because everybody could still whoop his ass too. Andre was standing tall, no problems. Bruno Sammartino was making a comeback, Bob Backlund champion. They had real motherfuckers wrestling back in the day, hard bona fide with a stamp, gold sealed and all. And Vince destroyed it. He destroyed the legacy. He destroyed the history by his nasty ways and his double dealings and his chicanery. Shame on Vince McMahon. Yeah, he brought wrestling to the forefront, but he did it on the backs of two men, Bob Backlund and the Iron Sheik, and he levitated that fucking animal Hulk Hogan into stardom because he was big, he was roided up, and he fit the bill for this new style that Vince was going to create. And I loved what AEW was doing for the simple fact, you got Flash, but you got Smash Mouth wrestling. The type of wrestling Stevie Ray, yourself, and many others can be proud of. And I'm telling you, was the sense we were... I wouldn't doubt it. That motherfucker crazy, The Undertaker. That's a crazy big white boy. I would not want to fuck with him or beat him in dominoes or nothing. I'd be too scared to fuck around. I'd be square about it, man. I mean, Mark's a wonderful individual, I'm sure, but he whooped that Undertaker on your fucking ass, and shit can get ugly, I'm sure. Just like I know Cosgrove is an awesome dude. You just gotta stay on his good side, or he threatens to make you humble by putting you in the camel clutch and doing some weird shit to you. You know? So yeah, man. I've had the blessing and the luck of meeting a lot of people. Your brother Stevie Ray is a friend of mine on Facebook. I've got John Heidenreich on my friends list. A lot of great people, man. If you can, friend my list, my Facebook is Will Vega. You can find me easy peasy. Me and my old lady we took a picture with Tony Atlas when we went to a big event, and I think it was just last year, the year before, and in I believe it was in November. I went, and that's the picture that we took. And she got to meet Tony Atlas, and we met Bret Hart, and a lot of great people at the convention, man. You should come out to Queens. I mean, no, wait a minute. I think you guys were out in Queens. I missed that one, man. Financial issues. You know. Right on. Oh, man. Shit. Shane Douglas is beating 5 fucking bricks. Yes. As you can see right now, I'm sorry, I don't want to take away from the match, but I knew it. The franchise, Shane Douglas, is beating the bricks off of Ric Flair. Ric Flair, bloody, Oh, man. And still having to go. Dirtiest bastard in the game. Ric Flair. Oh, shit. Here we go. Figure 4 on the outside. Oh, no. Flair got it locked up and cinched into the franchise. They stopped screaming at Shane Douglas, where's your skateboard? And they're booing Flair. Oh, wow, that's a something. Oh. Flair being a pinche culero, going for the cheap win. And he, oh no, the franchise gets an elbow, a shoulder up. Flair running his mouth. And the franchise caught up again. Flair with this bullshit. Oh shit, here we go. Now it's a party. Franchise caught up. Flair playing with him. Franchise said, fuck you, punk. Don't play with me. I ain't the one. He waiting for Flair to get up. He got something with this concrete he gonna do to him. Flair, oh shit, neck breaker. I knew it, the franchise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's Joda, the winner. The franchise here in Pittsburgh, PA. Whooping that ass on Ric Flair. The franchise with the big chinga su madre drop kick. Putting Flair on his back. That didn't get him, but he whooped his ass in front of the other horsemen. And they were powerless to do anything. Ric Flair got caught out there, had his boys at the ring, and they couldn't do fuck all. Well, let's see if all the King's horses and all the King's men could go scoop up their boy and put his jive ass back together again. Here's your winner of the franchise, Shane Douglas, Daddy. Know your role. All right, we're going to flip into the next one. Oh, shit. Oh, the Killer Clown Crew. Pennywise, Twisty the Clown, and Art the Terrifier against Homie D Clown and fucking 3-minute warning. Yes, brother. Yes, they did, man. But they never really faced off, man. I wish they did. When Shane Douglas was in ECW, he was calling Ric Flair out. He was screaming at Georgia. He was screaming down at Atlanta. Bring your monkey ass up here, viejo. Get that ass handled. Therefore, Matt, let me tell you something. Matt and Eddie were two of the nicest guys I had the pleasure of meeting. I knew Matthew's father for almost 20 years. I worked for him in SST security, Samoan SWAT team security in San Francisco. And I met Matt in Catskills, New York. He was doing a show. They were the Samoan Gangster Party, and it was him and L.A. Smooth. All right? And they were at the Villa Roma, the hotel up here that used to do wrestling shows. And Eki, or Eddie, or Umaga, or Umanga, as William Regal would call him, I worked with him before he got into wrestling, before he became Umaga. And he used to work with his cousins and his brothers with Sika. And that's where I got to meet him. And I got to meet The Rock before he sprung on the scene with the Nation of Domination after he came back from his injury, his knee injury. Dude, I made it my business to learn, understand the life. I wanted to be in the life with that, but a lot of financial setbacks and injuries put that out. So I studied it, man. I mean, what the fuck else could I do? I grew up watching it when I was growing up in the projects in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. I ain't had no fucking friends, man. I wasn't one of them kids, you know, that got on. I mean, I got on with people, but people were just fuckers, you know. I'm a biracial individual, Puerto Rican and German. I had a Chinese godfather, and I grew up in a very, very diverse projects. And being the biracial kid was mostly white, but I was Latino, put a target on my back. I wasn't wanted by either side, and others fucked with me. So after a day of torment on a Saturday, you know, because you think you're gonna go out and have a good time on a Saturday and make friends, and then you get chased by half the fucking neighborhood for being whatever, you know, and all you got to retreat to is home and a cut on the TV and All-Star Wrestling, WWF Wrestling, WWF Wrestling, Georgia, Southern Wrestling, NWA, later on WCW. That was always there for me growing up as a kid. So basically, the old schoolers, the gimmick guys, you and your brother and many others, when I was growing up, taught me how to fight. You know what I'm saying? My finisher for everybody when I get a hold of them, if I can get a hold of them good, cross-face chicken wing. Nobody got out of that shit except for Bret Hart. Okay? Cross-face chicken wing's the final. Fuck a figure four leg lock. That's too much work. If I can lock you up with my hands, tap you out, bust your fucking shoulder, and maybe even bruise your Adam's apple a little bit in the process, you learned your lesson. I used to bounce in the clubs back in the day. Palladium in New York, the World, 1018, a couple other joints, and that was my snatch up and finish and drag them out the club, was the fucking cross-face chicken wing. But yeah, that's how I got down. Sometimes in the clubs back in the day when I was a lot stronger before I got hurt, I was kind of brutal because I had that knowledge and that ability of how you guys would get in the ring and manipulate somebody's joints and swirl them around and swat them up and fuck them up. You know, I had an unfair advantage in the clubs. Bad Boy Nation, I think it was more because Ace liked the movie Bad Boys, and probably was a fan of Puff. And since they don't have a Bad Boy Nation in wrestling, you know what I'm saying? We adopted it here on YouTube, me and Ace. And of course, me and Ace, we dragged in Kip and Noble and oh my God, Kim and you know a few others, and then of course Ace passed, unfortunately, and it's, I guess without Ace, I'm War Chief. You know what I mean? And Ace was more like, oh man, even though I never really got to meet him, but we talked plenty online, I could definitely say he was my warlord. You know what I mean? He was my swan to, say, the coaches, like the Warriors, you know what I mean? And we started, he doing his thing on his channel, and I was doing mine here on Vega Videos. And I added Bad Boy Nation to my name, you know, because, well, that was me and Ace. We were Bad Boy Nation, and now we got others. I just wish I had more and more subscribers. You know what I'm saying? That would be a fucking awesome as shit.
The Samoan Bulldozer Omega.
Ace is awesome, man. You know, he'd sit through the whole fucking thing and comment and whatnot. And no matter how, my matches are, I ain't gonna say are the greatest, but I try to put the right guys together and, you know, let the computer go and let the blood flow, because I love that stuff. I mean, I play it too, but I like watching it. And I download a lot of guys from the community, creative community board that they have. And see, these kids that put this thing together, Daddy-O, let me tell you, are fucking artists. Fucking Van Gogh, forget Picasso, to hell with Rembrandt. This right here is what I'm talking about. They make it look like them guys, you know? So I get down with that. And I love creative people. I like people who use their talent. Whether you're a singer, a wrestler, you're an artist, like on here, by creating characters. That's why I'm going to go, when I have the money, I'm going to get my promoter's license to do sporting events and entertainment. And I'm gonna do something. I'm familiar with. I'm sure you're familiar with Eric Sims, ESS. There's no BS with ESS. I'm sure you're familiar with him. I'm gonna do something Eric once told me not to do. I'm gonna become a promoter, and I'm gonna crush Eric Sims for trying to kill that fire in me. The first time I met Eric Sims, I worked a place down in Middletown, New York. And I got to meet Tony Atlas, and I got to meet Leon before he died a couple times. You know, Vader. Yeah, I've watched Kip shows on his channel, definitely. I met X-Pac, Sean, I met Sean Waltman, then I met Sean Morley, Val Venus. And that same day, even though Bubba wasn't very nice, I met 3D, I met Devon, and I met Ray, I met Greg, the Hammer Valentine, I met Al Snow, I got to meet Sonny, the beautiful people, I got to meet Velvet, and Madison Rain. Gary Wolf was there from the Pitbulls. Axel Rotten was still alive. Joey Styles was there. There was a lot of people there, man. It was a real happening. Crime Time, Tyler Ranks, Yoshitatsu, Jinder Mahal. I met Jinder Mahal before he got lucky and won that belt. And I told him he was going to be a world champion on that day. That was in June the 26th. And this was like about 4 years ago when I first started going to shows. And I told Jinder Mahal he was going to become a fucking champion. And he laughed. He says, well, I don't know. I don't think so. I just got fired. That was when he first got fired before he came back. And I told him, fuck all that shit. You're going to become a champion. Watch. And he did. And he fucking did. I've predicted things. I've predicted that fucking Brock Lesnar was the biggest mistake that his mother ever had and that Vince ever signed. Okay? Alright? I knew Stone Cold was going to blow up like he did. I always did. Even when he came in with that shit deal of the Ringmaster, okay? I hate to say it, Booker, I knew The Rock was going to beat you that night for the big gold belt. Because you was, at that time, still the 5-time champion, and you were holding that belt. So, there's a lot of things I've heard, I've paid attention to. There's another homeboy you ought to look up. He's on Facebook. He's one of my closest crime partners. I mean, We grew up together like knee-high to grasshoppers. He he used to call himself Red the Machine Gun. He used to wrestle out of a World of Unpredictable Wrestling in Gleason's Gym under Johnny Roz. And his name is Jason Mintz. Good dude, man. He's a big fan of the sport, big student of it. He loves all sports. This dude is my bro.
Here are your winners.
Homie the Clown and 3-minute warning whooped on the clowns, the killer clowns. Did it up like the Shield for the final. That was a thing of beauty, man. Alright, I'm gonna fall into this next one. That shit was good. That was a good match right there. 3-minute warning and Homie the Clown. Booker T, your discovery to face China for the YouTube Women's Champion. What are you thinking? She's got the Legion of Doom at her back, Miss China. Hall of Famer. God rest Joni. God rest that woman's soul. She was so nice. I had the luck of meeting her the same day I met Bob Backlund at the convention in Queens. And God damn it, if she wasn't the nicest person on the fucking planet. She was so sweet. If you're familiar with Jody Ray out in PA, who used to hold wrestling shows, and she used to come with her husband Ralphie and her kids to the conventions. I gotta shout her out. I love her to death. Without her, I never would have been able to go to the big event in Queens, because at the time I had worked for Eric Sims, and he was banned by Tommy and a few other people. It was like a joint decision, and they banned Eric Sims from the big event. I don't know all that happened. All I know is that Eric Sims had gotten
following
something.
contest is scheduled for one fall.
Your discovery.
And is for the
Amber.
Worldwide Internet Women's
Amber Moon.
Championship.
I think she's great, and they're underutilizing her. They really are. I think she should go up against Becky Lynch. She'd be fire off of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch a bad motherfucker in her own right. But nah, it's time for Amber Moon. It's time for Becky Lynch to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Jack Nicholson said that. I don't know why. I think he just liked the sound of it. Amber Moon should definitely take on fucking Becky Lynch. Oh, well, you the younger brother, man. According to Stevie, man, and you were always behind him to do whatever he was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? In actuality, bro, and I know you've said this to him, and you said it at the award show, and you said it to dozens of people, and I know it in my heart of hearts to be true. I'm sure privately you hugged your brother and told him thank you for helping, for being that, that lightning rod for you to do what you make it do, and how you got down with him, and 10 tag team belts and 5 world title championships and a few United States and TV title match championships. You know what I'm saying? Between the both of yous. Feel me? That's real, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, your brother I owe your brother, man, so to speak, because without your brother, there wouldn't have been a you. You know what I mean? And without a you, there would have been a Stevie Ray, there would have been no fucking Harlem Heat. And they wouldn't have mashed up everybody and their mother, because Doom was the first African-American tag team champions in the NWA WCW times. Y'all were the second, right?
Introducing the challenger
And
from
But
Dallas,
y'all were the
Texas,
first to take that shit 10
Ember
goddamn
Moon.
times. Nobody did. To this day, nobody can do that shit. Not yet.
Introducing the champion.
Let
from
those,
Rochester,
let
New
Kofi
York.
and the other two fellas
Worldwide Internet
bark about
Women's
the 3 or 4 time tag champions. Motherfucker, please. I mean, I love them dudes, and God bless Kofi for winning the title. But fuck me, dude. Don't talk shit unless you did it 10 motherfucking times. Word up. For real. And where it comes to like the Dudleys took everybody's shit. You remember in WWE, the Dudleys fought Jindrak and Palumbo and took the fucking WCW belts from them. When they already had ECW under their belts from when they came to the WWE, and they beat, I think it was the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn for the Hardys or the fucking Edge and Christian for the tag belts. And they were the tag team champions in WWE when they took the WCW belts from Jindrak and O'Hare. It was Sean O'Hare and Jindrak that had the tag belts. I remember that shit. Where else? Because I only remember 10. Unless they ain't mention it. Now, Eric Bischoff's a bitch anyway. He would fuck up some fucking statistics. I'm sure. But I don't doubt y'all. Y'all beat motherfuckers up left, right, and center. I think y'all even took on the Road Warriors. I think you won. You took a fucking hell of a beating, but you won. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. But see, that's the thing, man. They don't want to mention shit like that. That's part of history. Like, okay, I'm sure you heard the story. Like, for WrestleMania 3, they pretty much ignored everybody and their mother that slammed Andre the Giant and made a big deal of how Hulk Hogan fucking slammed him. And then according to like WWE, that possibility never existed until Hogan did it. And that was a bunch of horse shit. Get over here. Sit down right now. Vince McMahon, I know a lot about old Vinnie Mac. Vince McMahon fucking basically helped Andre the Giant die. Did you see the documentary? Andre was hurting before he went and got the operation and came back to fight Hogan. And Vince was like, come on, there's a lot of money. There's a lot. He did it for Vince. He didn't do it for no fucking money. Andre just wanted Vince to shut the fuck up. Andre was a good guy. He would help anybody make money. Yeah, he did. Tommy Lister did fucking throw the beats on Hogan. But, to this day, Tommy talks very highly about Hogan and getting him the job and doing the work with him and doing all those matches. So I gotta give him love, man, because I met Tommy at the last convention I went to in November. He was very kayfabe with the whole Zeus, Devo, all of that, you know? With the, I'll kick your raggedy butt, you know? I'll knock your pops out too and all of that shit. So he went, but you know, you get him to pull him to the side and he was real sweet. So he threw all of that out and he's like, he stares and he goes, what you looking at, punk? And I was like, the president of the world, Fifth Element. Right? The movie, The Fifth Element. I was like, I'm looking at the president of the fucking world here. And he started smiling, man. And I was like, right on. And he got that shit. And that was so fucking cool. We knew. Nobody else knew. It's like they forgot it. You know? But I remember he played President of Earth in The Fifth Element. They got chewed out by Bruce Willis's moms at the end. You're not the president. You sound like an idiot. And all that other shit. Yeah. Right now, financially, I can't do it. I wish I could. But I do want to go to more. Aside from big event, I want to go to the next. I want to check out WrestleCon. I've checked out Legends of the Ring, which was the one I started at with Eric. I want to go to Philadelphia, where they do the Legends and Icons, where they have Comic-Con with WrestleCon. And Andrew Anderson, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with him. He's awesome. So, yeah. Andrew's fucking cool as shit. Andrew Anderson, he's been on Gotham. He played one of the Gotham demons on the show, the biker gang. And he's on Sneaky Pete. And he's been in a couple of, he's been in a Doritos commercial. He did a Skittles. He's fucking great. And he's in a J.G. Wentworth commercial coming out soon. So he's doing a lot of stuff, man. I'm really happy for him as well. I've met him with Greg the Hammer Valentine at a few conventions. So, plus he's on my friends list as well. And we talk often. Same with Rob Feinstein, Scott Weiler, and Davey Mooch. You know, just overall, they're good dudes. You know, and I enjoy them. They're cool people. China. I thought, what happened, man? I thought your girl had it like that. Better luck next time for Miss Moon. Man. But right now, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans, going up against Hakeem from Game of Death, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Lou Alcindor, with Kevin Hart. And playing the role of manager is Bobby the Brain Heenan for Hakeem. And for moral support, old DJ, The Rock, you know him well, coming in for Kevin Hart. It's going to be a tag match like never before. Yo, I already saw the lineup, dude, that they got. I check it out on Facebook and I check it out on YouTube. They do shows on YouTube yet. And they're coming to a Tuesday night when SmackDown goes to Fox. So I don't know if they're going to go to USA. I doubt it. But I know Vince better be fucking scared. If he ain't scared, he better shit his pants thoroughly 2 times. And Triple H, that big roided up Squidward looking motherfucker in a suit. Yo, I'm telling you, if AEW takes off like I think it will be, Triple H may have to put Stephanie on a track. Word up. And she gonna have to get the money the old way. Word. That's what I'm saying. You know, maybe she can get a job over at Hardcore Pawn in Detroit with her lookalike, Ashley. Feel me? Shane got his shit. He already got his shit jumping off. The reason why I say AEW can destroy the WWE, the dude that's running it, Pops,
accompanied by Bobby the
is
Brain
worth
Heenan,
$6.3 billion. Vince is only worth $3.9 billion. So whose dick is bigger? Whose pocket's fatter? If he want, he could take half of WWE at the snap of a finger. But it wouldn't be a snap of a finger like Thanos. It'd be a scribble on a check. And bada bing, bada boom, this motherfucker got his talent. Oh, I know they're on their last legs. They're fucked. Because Stephanie and that douchebag retard, husband of hers, you know, you don't let the fucking nuts run the asylum. You know that, Booker. You know. Why? Look what Kevin Nash did. And I like Kev, but look what the NWO and Eric Bischoff did to WCW. Yo, they spread the butt cheeks of that company and raped that fucking place, dude. And held down. Yo, all he did by Hulk Hogan coming to WCW was turn it almost into WWE with the bullshit. Alright? With his fucking circus, his ring fucking bullshit. Fuck Hulk Hogan, man. Hogan's a jive bitch. Right? Y'all, nobody knew that shit was jumping off there, you know? A lot of guys got hurt. They either got along or they got rolled over with that NWO fucking jive, man. I mean, yeah, it was a good gimmick, but you don't fucking, you know, you don't do that shit. You might as well have handed the keys to Vince. Y'all were better off with the motherfucker that ran Domino's Pizza than Bischoff. Dead ass, man. You know? Vince McMahon, bottom line, is the fucking cancer of professional wrestling. Okay? AEW is the cure. WWE, Vince McMahon is cancer. Jess McMahon, Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Sr., Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, World Wrestling Federation. Okay, Vince McMahon take over, tumor starts to grow. Destruction of AWA and every other one he touched. WCW, World Class Championship Wrestling, Memphis, Tennessee, USWA. Right? Fucking Stampede. Bye-bye. Se fue. California dead. Vince killed everybody. Oh shit. Sika swatting down Kevin Hart. Oh wow, look at this. Kevin Hart's a tough little fucker in this. He wouldn't be doing that shit for real. This is what would happen. Oh yeah. He stood there when his father said proudly with his chest out, my son will never compete. My son will never take the competitions, you know, and destroy, no, he's a good guy. And, you know, his son was a fucking devious bastard, little trailer park faggot. I live in a goddamn trailer park. I'm a trailer park boy. Vince is a dirty little bottle kid. He's a little motherfucker come run past your house and throw 40 ounces at your shit and bowl. Fuck Vince McMahon. He's a punk-ass motherfucker, and I tell that old bastard to his face. In front of his son, his fake-ass daughter with them fake-ass titties, don't know if they're big or small. His faggot-ass son-in-law, who look like I said, look like Squidward on fucking steroids and crack in a bad suit. His wonderful wife, Linda, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about her. But yo, fuck Vince, man. That nigga, nah, man, yo, he's a jive-ass poo-putt motherfucker if I ever saw one. And if I ever see that motherfucker, there's gonna be a misunderstanding. Feel me? There's gonna be fucking furniture moving. I see Vince McMahon. I wish I had the money to open my own promotion out here in the Catskills. Catskill Championship Wrestling, because we make fucking champions. Fuck you, Vince. That's my tagline. Fuck you, Vince. My call off, my sign off would be like, eat a dick, McMahon. Every one of the chains. Drink a dick, smoke a dick. Yeah. To Vince. I even sent a dick-shaped birthday cake to Vince McMahon on his birthday. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Well, dead ass, man. I get raw on them. I don't give a shit. They wouldn't want me if they would have like put me on as a commentator. For me, just for me, they'd have to put a show on HBO so I can curse. Cause right now, Alpha's fucking Kevin Hart up. And Sika just kicked him in the ass and got, big. My man, fucking Hakeem is fucking him up. Punching on Sika, jinking about Bruce Lee. Look at that shit. Word up, man. For me, they would have to put a show so I could do color commentary on the WWE on HBO. Just like they put Sesame Street on HBO. And don't think them fucking puppets ain't cursing on. They are. I heard this shit on fucking line. They showed me a clip from these kids on Sesame Street were rocking the camera. They were going to do a little movie. And they said, we're going to put the Grover, how about we put the camera over here? And Grover starts yelling, yes, that's an excellent fucking idea. I almost fell out my chair. Grover fucking cursed. I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. So they would have to put a show on for me as to be a color commentator on HBO, and I don't want that faggot ass Corey Graves nowhere near it. Fuck you, Corey Graves, you punk bitch with your spit on tattoos and your fucking Johnny Bravo hairdo and the rags that Steve Harvey wouldn't even fucking wear on Family Feud. I hate that punk motherfucker. Always talking shit to Byron Saxton. And Byron Saxton don't do nothing to him. And Michael Cole, he's not bad for a t-shirt salesman and sunglass salesman. So as the Iron Sheik would say, it's better than nothing. Okay? That's how I feel about the color commentary team. I like Byron. I like Renee Young. She deserves to stay on television and behind the desk. And we need to get rid of Corey Graves. Corey Graves can go fuck himself, and he can do announcing at the fucking airport or at a Burger King screaming out the burgers. Let me get a number one. Get him the fuck off television. Get him out of my face. I want him to disappear quicker from television than I want Donald Trump. Well, actually, I want Donald Trump out of the presidency quick, but I want fucking Corey Graves taken off of television. He fucking sucks.
Here
Kevin
are
Hart
your winners, the
and
Urban
Hakeem
Gladiator,
win by
Kareem,
count out.
and the Hammer, Kevin Hart.
The swollen midget
Mass Destruction.
and Hakeem steal the victory. Here we go. Speaking of assholes I don't like, Donald Trump, Mike Tyson, of course, my man Mike Tyson, and my homie Nathan Jones. Booker, I'm sure you're familiar with Nathan Jones. Oh. Corey Graves is like a fucking moth. He's got the personality of a fucking moth. He's terrible. He was shit in the ring. You know what I mean? And he got hurt. Oh, he's got a boo-boo, so now he's got to stop. Motherfucker, go get an MRI. Stop being a bitch. Get fixed up. Get back in the fucking ring, man. What's so fucking hard about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Fuck, the Steiners got flipped in a fucking car by the NWO. You know they came back and beat that ass. Oh, I think they homos together. Vince tosses Donald Trump salad and vice versa while they go running around grabbing chicks by the pussy. Yeah, that's what I think. Fuck Vince McMahon. I am Mike.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 254 pounds, Iron Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't fuck around, man. I say what the fuck's on my mind. I ain't afraid of none of these motherfuckers. I ain't afraid of no Illuminati. None of that shit. Fuck them. What are you gonna do to me that life and God and country hasn't done to me already? You can only fucking kill me once. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to not say what's on your fucking mind. I think Vince P sitting down, wears his wife's drawers under his suit, tries on her clothes when she ain't there, sucks a few anonymous dicks, and, you know, that's what them rich white motherfuckers do. You know?
And his opponent,
Triple H will be out there, too. I don't know if he'd be at the glory holes, but, yeah. Well, nah, Stephanie's hoeing up for both of them. So, yeah, their hobbies would probably be more limited, but rich motherfucker like Vince, you know, going to the glory holes at the golf club and, you know, how they do. Yeah, those real elitist fucking clubs, gentlemen's clubs. With this stringent, give me a stringent on the rocks, motherfuckers. Oh, please, man. Mike Tyson right now beat 5 shades of shit off of fucking Mayweather and leave that motherfucker in a coma. You kidding me? Yo, he threw hands with fucking Donnie Yen. Mike Tyson did. Watch Ip Man 3. Alright? Watch that movie with Mike Tyson and Steven Seagal. Mike Tyson will fucking kill Mayweather, dude. Oh, look at this bitch. Look at him. Captain Suckass. Donald Dick Stain fucking Trump.
New York,
Captain KKK, El Douchebago Extraordinero.
the redneck,
El Chapo wants him to be his fucking cellmate so he can fuck him in the ass and make him humble. Mayweather better shut the fuck up before he get knocked the fuck out bad. Kidding me? Stop it. That shit ain't happening. Mike Tyson will punch that motherfucker and his head would turn to fucking dust. Mayweather don't get up no more after that punch, bro. You kidding me? Fuck it. I want to see that fight. I want to see, because I'll tell you right now, Mayweather could look all tough like he did at WrestleMania against the Big Show. That was kayfabe. That was fun. If he had to fight a motherfucker like Mike Tyson, prime or not, Mayweather's getting done. The boy's getting murked. It's a done deal. Wrap it up. Put a stamp on it. Mayweather's fucked up from the flow up. That's you know what I'm saying? In the dressing room, when a priest comes and a priest walks in and starts giving you the last rites and you ain't fucking dead yet, that's what would happen to fucking Mayweather against Tyson.
a competitor has